there's a lot of similarities between the two routes. A lot of similarities. You can see in the one-way traffic road measure, the first lane is called first industrial lane. If you come to one-way traffic road minor, the first lane is also called first industrial lane. That is similarity number one. When you look at the options of the first lane in the one-way traffic road measure, it is SL, straight, and L turn to the left. If you look at one-way traffic road minor, it's also SL, straight, and L turn to the left. Then when it comes to the second lane, it's called filter lane in one-way traffic road measure. If you come to one-way traffic road minor, it's also called filter lane. Both the two lanes, both in one-way traffic road major and one-way traffic road minor, they have only one option of straight. Now when it comes to the third lane of the one-way traffic road major, it has two options, just like the first lane on a one-way traffic road major, SL, but L is to the right, to turn to the right, L turn to the right. The first industrial lane, L turn to the left. The second industrial lane, L turn to the right. L turn to the right. So when now you come to the third lane of the minor road, it's also called second industrial lane. But now it has 5 options. Why? If you check the trend, this lane does the same function of this lane. This lane also does the same function of this lane. So this lane has a 5 functions because it does the function of both lane 3 and lane 4, or the innermost lane or south. That is why it has 5 options. When you look at the formulas, both formulas, when you look at the roundabout lane on a one-way traffic road measure, you see we have rule C. L turn to the right 90 degrees, U turn back to the adjacent lane 180 degrees, then complete turn, then you go straight under 60 degrees. When you look at here, you can see we have also Luo here. We also have Luo here. We have L turn 90 degrees, we have U turn 180 degrees, we have O turn 270 degrees. The only option that is not there in the third lane of the one-way traffic road minor is the complete turn. Because even if it does the functions of both lane 3 and 4, it still remains to be the second industrial lane, but not a U-turn lane. Therefore, it cannot do a complete turn. The only lane that does complete turn is the roundabout lane. So that is why the first 2 options on a one-way traffic road minor, we go through lane 3 within the roundabout, or the third space. The last 3 options, we go through the 4th lane, or the innermost lane within the roundabout. Meaning that the first 2 are the functions of lane 3. The last 3 are the functions of lane 4, or roundabout lane. You can just see Luo is here, Luo is also here. What we don't have here is the 4th lane. But the 3 options of the 4th lane are here, and they are being done by the 3rd lane of the minor road. I hope that was very clear. That is why it has 5 options, because the most important thing is to understand. Is to understand. You understand, because if you understand, you never forget. But if you cram that the first option, you go through the 2 or 3 without the roundabout, the last 3 you go through the roundabout, then you do roundabout. Then the chances of you forgetting is very easy. So when you understand, you will never forget. Okay? So let's come back here now. Let us come back here now. We come back now to the board.
So we say that here now, the first option, you go straight, just like first industrial lane, okay, on the major road. The first option, you go straight. The only difference is direction. So you move to the first lane in the roundabout, then you go straight. The second option, you make L turn to the left. L turn to the left. Just like here, you are going straight and you are making L turn to the left. So you can see the difference here is only direction. When it comes to feet lane, only has one option. You move through the first, second lane of the roundabout, then you go straight. Then when now it comes to now the second industrial lane, which are the 5 options, now you must know that it now has 5 options because it's double up. That's the functions of lane 3, third lane, and the innermost lane. The 3 options of the innermost lanes are here. So we'll put 5 vehicles here. We'll arrange 5 vehicles here. So these first 2 vehicles are going through the third lane. The last 3 vehicles are going through the innermost lane. So the first option is straight, but you go through the third lane within the roundabout. So you move to the third lane. The second option, you make L turn to the right, or you make right turn, but you still go through the third lane within the roundabout. So you move through the third lane, then you make right turn to lane 3. Remember, when you are moving to minor to major, there's no creation of imaginary lane, because already major road has got 4 lanes. So these now 3 vehicles, we go through the innermost lane. So you move to the innermost lane. The first option, the L turn 90 degrees. That is the first option, 90 degrees. The second option is U-turn back to the adjacent lane 180 degrees. U-turn back to the adjacent lane to 180 degrees. Then the last option is O-turn to 70 degrees. So now those are now the options of the one-way traffic road major. Minor, I mean. One-way traffic road minor. Can you try? So that is the first option is going straight. Second option, the first two